What's up, everyone? How's it going? It's John here from Gateway Breaks. So we're here with our Hot List Insider blog number 10. This is our 10th one that we're doing. We go ahead and, again, if you don't know, we just talk about a couple under the radar prospects as far as the listing goes in the hobby world as their prices go. We talk about one hockey and we talk about one baseball because that's what we like to do, because that's where we have the most fun. So we'll go ahead and start with our hockey like we always do. Today's hockey is going to go ahead and be a Toronto Maple Leaf, and his name is Andreas Borgman. This guy is a nice 6-foot center. Sorry, 6-footer, not a center. He's a defenseman. He's 22 years old. He went undrafted, but he is a big Swedish defender who has a lot of size. He can go ahead and hit, and he's not afraid to jump up in the play. He really likes to move the puck. A lot of old school feel of just getting up in the play and just going right to it. He does like to go ahead and do that. He does have a nice shot, and he is surprisingly fast for his size. He is someone that I would go ahead and look into. He has a card right now. His Young Guns for 2017-18, which is this year's model, is only at $2 to $3 right now. I have a suspicion that it could go on up to $10, $12, especially if Toronto goes ahead and really does well. He is part of the young core that could go ahead and really jump out, especially Toronto. They have a huge fan base that loves to jump on the rookies, especially if you have some. They'll go ahead and pay a pretty penny for a lot of those guys. So just go ahead and keep an eye out for him. If you can, pick a few of him up. As far as baseball goes, we're going to go ahead and talk about an Arizona Diamondback. He's the number 8 overall prospect for the Diamondbacks, and his name is Marcus Wilson. And if I can get that to focus here. If not, maybe not. But anyway, Marcus Wilson was drafted in 2014. He was the 69th overall pick in a compensation draft. He is someone that has a lot of skills. He almost is a 5-tool player. He's a good defensive player who can go ahead and get the ball in the gap. He's a good center fielder. He can go ahead and cover a lot of ground. He does have power potential too, so it's something that you can go ahead and definitely, as hobby people know, power is where the money is. So that's something to look out for too. One thing about this guy is they knew when they went ahead and drafted him that he was going to take a while to develop. And he did not let any of that frustrate him. He is now, I believe, in his 3rd year, going into his 4th, working with the Diamondbacks. He did have a breakout season last year, especially towards the beginning part of the season. He was really on fire, and his cards took a jump. I mean, they really spiked. I would say right around the 2nd month of the year, they went ahead and they jumped to about $20 just for his base autograph card. They have definitely come back down. He did cool down a little bit, but that's normal. It's just he's still developing. Right now, you can go ahead and get this card for around $2 to $4, which is not a bad deal at all. It's almost a steal. Again, as soon as he goes ahead, if he gets hot again, it could jump back up to $20 range, and that's something that you can go ahead and get 10 times your money for. I mean, I would take a risk on, especially only $2. So, again, just today's that we're going to go ahead and talk about were Andreas Borgman for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then we had Marcus Wilson for the Diamondbacks. So go ahead and try to pick these guys up. I think they would be good for you. And if you want to go ahead and see how we're doing, you can go ahead and check out eBay. Go back to a couple of our different blogs and see what we said the prices were at, and check them out on eBay now. You'll be surprised if you see some of those prices. So go ahead and keep an eye on this. So I think we know have a good system in place, and I think we're going to go ahead and give you some good information. Remember, it's always free. So it's from Gateway Breaks. We have our own website at gatewaybreaks.com. We are selling stuff on eBay too at Gateway Break is our username. And again, just if you have any comments, suggestions, please go ahead and let us know. We can talk about whoever you want to, and we can go ahead and figure out whatever prospect to use next that you want to talk about. But again, we'll go ahead, see you tomorrow, do it again. Later.